Welcome to part 2 of how to place higher at our surveyors. So, number 1 was holdovers. That is by far the biggest thing that holds people back from placing 5, 6, 7 places higher in the standings. But number 2 is how efficient you run the stage. Now, another way to put this would be how to game a stage. I don't love that terminology and I don't love that aspect of shooting competitions. I'm not saying it's wrong, right, and different. It's just different types of shooting competitions. But for surveyors, we try really hard so you can't really game it overall, but you can be more efficient. And we see that with the top competitors, the things that they do, the way that they think, the way that they approach the stage. And so a couple things there would be, think through when you're going to reload. Sometimes there is movement between a shooting portion and then you're moving to another shooting portion. And in that movement, if you can reload on the move, now you got a fully topped off gun ready for that next shooting portion. Where what I see a lot of guys, they get into that shooting portion, they shoot a few rounds and then all of a sudden they're out and they have to reload. If you can reload on the move, now you are moving more efficiently through that stage and less time. And then there's always a couple other things that end up happening and you watch the guys get creative with how to be more efficient. And one of the most recent ones was Austin was about middle of the pack on the stage, and he got down into the prone position to take some rifle shots with his carbine. And then it was, you had to haul like 200 yards over to the 277 Fury. And we never mentioned whether or not you need to take your rifle or not. That was just the end of it. And so when he went prone, he got in there, and I'll show it right here, is he got in there, made his shots, cleared his rifle, and left his rifle so he didn't have to run with the extra weight, and he could get down to the 277 Fury. Now, he did miss his shot, but that's okay. We love you, Austin. But anywho, all that to be said, think how you can be more efficient when it comes to the stages. As you're walking through the stages, the guys at the top are really thinking through, okay, when am I going to do a reload? When am I going to do X, Y, and Z? And so start to watch them as best you can and start to get that framework and mindset around the stages, and you'll automatically place better. See you at the range.